Good evening, race fans, and welcome to Turfway Park Racing and Gaming for a fantastic Saturday evening from Florence as we close out the winter spring meeting here. This is our final live racing day of this spring meeting. Again, live racing will resume later in the calendar year, but we have a wonderful night planned for you here at the track. We have 9 live horse races going on. Those of you who've been here for a while, today is Fan Appreciation Day. That fun started about 2 o'clock and continues on here with this family-friendly final day of live racing. Again, carnival-style games, balloon artist, magician, and much more here. With it being the final night, all pools will pay out mandatory force-out pools and all those multi-race wagers to pick 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, all of that, the high 5. We do have 3 sizable carryovers. I'll get that to you as we progress through the changes. Race 1 starts at pick 5, and that pick 5 in race 1, there are no program changes, and that, of course, is a mandatory force-out as well. They're at the post. Here's a start from Caleb Hayes. They are off. Jewelstone went to his knees as they kicked it. He recovered, but he is last. Mucho Mojo is first on the run the first turn, though, coming through to the inside of Kiss-A-Lot. Kiss-A-Lot trying to squeeze that one out here as they work around the opening turn. Artie's Lady is a close-up third. El Franco and the Bug Girl fourth. Blueberry is fifth up to the outside. Jewelstone's on the move. On the move has went from last up into sixth as they turn up the backside. Still a link back to Rogue Element, who's shaded by Mr. Peterkin in Future Victory, and Uziar at the back of the pack. Quarter quick, 23-1. And Kiss-A-Lot on a tearaway lead has opened up 4 lengths. Mucho Mojo, the favorite's letting him go and is going to be content to track from second. Then down on the inside, Artie's Lady is third. Jewelstone to the outside fourth. Blueberry stuck in between those from fifth. Still 4 lengths back. Future Victory's on the move. And then it's Mr. Peterkin, El Franco, Rogue Element at the back of the pack. Half mile, 47-2. Kiss-A-Lot still showing the way. Mucho Mojo pressuring up to the outside. Jewelstone, after stumbling at the start, making an early bid, is third, but about to be sixth as 3 horses just went by him. Rounding the turn, 1 quarter to go. Kiss-A-Lot nursed along by the Axeman up top, still showing the way. Mucho Mojo, the favorites, has to come and get him, but he's running in place. Kiss-A-Lot has turned them all back to the top of the home stretch, and Kiss-A-Lot still showing the way. He dives down toward the fence. From between horses, Blueberry down the stand side, Future Victory, and Mr. Peterkin's found his stride, but maybe too late. Kiss-A-Lot is still up top, and Kiss-A-Lot coast to coast here. Kiss-A-Lot all the way up top with the Axeman wins, gathered up in the end by about 2.5. Future Victory was second, then Mr. Peterkin and Blueberry. The running time, gate to wire, 1:37-3. Into the winner's circle, here's the Axeman. Up top, the gate to wire winner, number 7, Kiss-A-Lot. A 4-year-old bay gelded son by classic winning Fort Larned out of the Yes It's True mare named Kissin' Kim. The winner's owned by Daily Double Racing LLC, trained by Jonathan Wong. And the Juan Machado up top, Kiss-A-Lot, coast to coast here on the drop-in class, picks up the 3rd lifetime victory. Bred in Kentucky by Adina Springs. Price is up. Kiss-A-Lot, 802, 502, 420. Exacta 63.56. The winning trifecta in the opener was 746. 746 50-cent trifecta, returning 319.59. The dime super, $532.93. Some decent payouts there in the exotics in race 1 as we head on to race number 2 to start the pick 4. Race 2, simply take out the also eligible, scratch 13, close knit. And they are racing. Booyah! Had a quick beginning, risky choice, flashing speed. Laytown, the favorite, right in the middle of those as these 3 lead the charge for the first turn. Coal Miner's Kitten trying to work his way down to the rail, but Sauvignon Blanc beat him to that as they race in the opening turn. 3 wide is Mifflin, then a link for the back. Charlie's Meadow in about the 4 path. Desert Highway has worked his way to the fence as he races mid-flight, 7 off the lead. Habitus is next, still 4, back to Greensfelder as they turn up the backside, and Lola's Bow's the last horse away. The quarter was 23-4, and Risky Choice clears off and opens up 2.5. The favorite Late Town at even money will track from second as they run up the backside. Charlie's Medal advancing, but he's been parked out wide for much of the journey. Mifflin in between horses as Coal Miner's Kitten has saved every yard. Booyah is back into the 6th position. Savion Block starts to warm up, and Habitus is within 9 lengths of that leader as they pass the half mile 48-2. So the leader, still Risky Choice. Now the favorite Late Town breezes up well in hand from second. Continuing with his wide angle, Charlie's Medal from third. Coal Miner's Kitten locked and loaded from fourth. Going to try to push out Charlie's Medal here as they race around the turn. Still 5 back to Mifflin on the move now from the backfield as they continue to run around the turn. Lead Actor. 3/4, 113-4. Here comes Coal Miner's Kitten. Up and after Late Town as they reach the top of the home stretch. And Coal Miner's Kitten has found the front. Whip is out on Late Town. Charlie's Medal to the outside. Meanwhile, Mifflin is up the inside as Coal Miner's Kitten wandering out towards a photographer. Late Town is coming back to the inside. It's Coal Miner's Kitten to the outside. Late Town to the inside. Coal Miner's Kitten gets it done and gives Grace McAtee her first win on the meet. The running time was 1:46-4. Larry Demerit report to the winner's circle. Number 6, Coal Miner's Kitten coming back out in front of the winner's circle, 51-1. This 3-year-old son of Kitten's Joy has had eventful starts to his career. He bolted the first 2 starts. And a couple rough trips after that. Tonight he was trying to get out through the stretch here, but done enough to win first off the claim here for Larry Demerit Barn. And Grace McAtee guiding that one to the winner's circle here at 51-1 in the winner's circle. Number 6, Coal Miner's Kitten. 3-year-old chestnut gelded son by Kitten's Joy. Out of the Johannesburg mare named Speed Goddess. He's owned by Harry Verrucci, trained by Larry Demerit and Grace McAtee. The winning jockey. Coal Miner's Kitten breaks maiden start number 6 here. Bred in Kentucky by Ken and Sarah Ramsey. Coal Miner's Kitten, 51-1 to start the pick 4. Tote board will be lit up here to the tune of $104.98 to win, 25, 28, 16, 26. If you had a dime super, you get back $6,089.78. Exacta $395.44. The 50-cent try $1,628.38, and the daily double 7-6 over $456. Again, that super for a 10-cent investment, you'll get back $6,089.68 profit. Up next, race number 3. Race number 3, the Freddie Della Guardia Memorial. The Freddie Della Guardia up next. Race number 3 kicks off another pick 3, field of 8 to go 6.5 furlongs with no program changes. And they are racing. Fast Giselle had an alert beginning. Intrigue jumped well. There goes Strong Odor and Malloy. Those 4 leads a charge out of the chute and up the main course. Rocks Princess away into 5th position. Miss Temptation is next. Hermana, she's second last. And now at the back of the pack as they head up the backside, Tap Dancing Lady. Up the backside in the Della Guardia. And it's Malloy showing the way. Fast Giselle to the outside. Strong Odor. She's to the inside of Intrigue, 3rd and 4th. Then a length and a half further back. It's Miss Temptation trying to split horses here. Rocks Princess is next. Tap Dancing Lady's underway for the backfield. Yellow Silk's White Cap catching the eye. And Hermana, she's now last. Quarter 23-3. Rounding the turn. 1 quarter to go. There are 3 across the course as Intrigue comes to tackle the pace setters. Fast Giselle to the inside. Malloy still to the inside, and Tap Dancing Lady continues to race wide. Top of the home stretch. Intrigue to the outside. Up to the inside. Malloy still fighting on. Meanwhile, Tap Dancing Lady could not kick on after that wide journey, but up top it's Intrigue who's showing the way, and it's the Ballface filly with the 16th to go. Intrigue, the daughter of Into Mischief. She was tons the best. Jock wrapped up the final 16th. They won by almost 4 in the end. Intrigue, now a 3-time winner from 8 starts for Peter Blum Thoroughbreds. Mike Maker and Corrales with another victory here at the meet. Running time 1:17 flat. Intrigued, impressive in the Freddie Della Guardia Memorial. Up in the winner's circle, number 8, Intrigue. She's a 4-year-old bay daughter by Into Mischief out of the Gone West mare named Elope. The winner's owned by Peter E. Blum Thoroughbreds, trained by Mike Maker and Gerardo Corrales. The winning jockey, Intrigue, now a 3-time winner from 8 starts, bred in Kentucky by her owner. Stops the timer impressively in 1:17, flat in hand. Even money winner here in the Freddie Della Guardia. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to direct your attention into the winner's circle as Francis Batista leads in the large group of family and friends here as we remember Freddie Della Guardia. Freddie Della Guardia, our friend here at the track, he was the original girl dad. A vet's here in the house alongside with the rest of Freddie's friends and families here. Friend to all of us here at the track and beyond. An accomplished jockey here in the tri-state. And also Laurel Bishop down there, Leslie Zook, and several members of the Turfway staff and racing community alongside Freddie's family here as well. Freddie Della Guardia Memorial. Race 3 official, prices up $426, $290, $224. Dime Super $63.90. The pick 3, $600.87. $21.96 the exact of the try, $82.01. The double $263.70. Up next, the 4th race from Turfway, the permanently disabled jockeys fun race, the PDJF, sponsoring race number 4 as we kick off the pick 6 20-cent single 6 jackpot wager carryover mandatory payout $28,580, scratch numbers 6 and 7. And they are racing in the permanently disabled jockeys fun race. The newcomer Love Not broke sharply. Never Tell Patty on the stretch out. She's flashing speed. There she goes. Underneath, Never Tell Patty. Clearing off a link to Love Not, who's away in the second position. From between horses, Larry Best, Exhibit Hall. Up to the outside, Swiss Frank. She's a close-up 4th as they work around the opening turn. Summertime Rose is 5th and 4 off the pace. And a link back to Golden Runner. More Than Glory saddles up alongside her. Still 4 back to Allie Miss Love. Then the gray, Hazan. And 9 or 10, maybe even 11 back to Accidental Icon, who's probably 20 out of it as they run up the backside just outside 4.5 furlongs to go. And it's the Jammers, Never Tell Patty, showing the way. She's in front 3 parts of a length. Exhibit Hall from between horses. Love Not, she's out 3 deep from 3rd. Into the far turn, Summertime Rose. She's going to be parked out in about the 4 path. From between horses, Swiss Frank, More Than Glory. Starts to warm up down on the inner rail, and here she comes with momentum. But it's Never Tell Patty who's been left alone on the lead. Now the quarter was up, 23 seconds flat, half mile, 46 and 4. So she's been going at a pretty good clip. Never Tell Patty stretching out, showing the way. Exhibit Hall is being asked to come and get her, but More Than Glory appears to be the danger as she's moving with Swiss Frank. 4 across the course to the top of the home stretch as they lean into the lane. And Never Tell Patty still fighting on. Up to the outside, Swiss Frank as Exhibit Hall splitting horses D3 with a furlong to go. And Swiss Frank coming after the lead. Exhibit Hall is back into second, 1/16 to go. Swiss Frank, she's been a bridesmaid in her last 2, but she's going to walk the aisle to the winner's circle tonight. And she won by about 3.5. Exhibit Hall was second, then Golden Runner. The running time, 1:38 and 4. Into the winner's circle. Number 9, Swiss Frank. She gets paid tonight, the 3-year-old bay daughter by Good Magic, out of the Tis Now mare named Zermatt. The winner's owned by Blue Heaven Farm, trained by high percentage winning trainers Cherie DeVoe and Rafael Hernandez. The winning jockey, Swiss Frank, breaks on through, breaks her maiden here in start number 4, and she was bred in Kentucky by Connie Baskin's Blue Heaven Farm. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to direct your attention into the winner's circle, where the permanently disabled Jockeys Fund is being honored here with this event tonight. Up in the winner's circle, members of our current jockey colony and members of our past jockey colony. Prices up, $694, $406, $276 on the winner. Exacta $48.70, the try $70.18, the double $13.52. Dime Super $172.05, the pick three $367.41. So a formful start to the Force Out single six jackpot wager. Now up next, race number 5 will start the mandatory payout to pick 5 with that carryover already. A carryover of $66,000 going in to tonight. Again, a must-pay mandatory force-out pool here. Race number 5 kicks off the pick 5, scratch 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. Movement from Jubilant Joni. She settles. They are off. Slight stumble for Golden Dagger. Not the best beginning for the teaser got loose, but a fast one up to the outside for Witch of November. Meet and Secret jumped well. And now Jubilant Joni flashing speed underneath, and there she goes. Jubilant Joni out to set the tempo, but Witch of November, she'll have none of that. She comes to pressure up to the outside. Meanwhile, racing into third position, Meet and Secret to her outside is Super Stormy. Down on the inside, it's DeLovely. From between horses, the gray, More Than a Diva, parked out wide into the far turn run. That's Golden Dagger. Still 2 back to Red Hot Genie, and 3 to the teaser got loose. The quarter 23 seconds flat. Contested opening quarter. Witch of November up to the outside. Pokes a nostril in front. Jubilant Joni's back into second. Up to the extreme outside. Here comes Golden Dagger. Moves a closer third. Whip is out on Meet and Secret, and Super Stormy's under a heavy ride from the backfield. Red Hot Genie starts to heat up, but she's way out wide. Top of the home stretch, and Golden Dagger comes to tackle the pace setter. She opens up 2. Down the center of the track, More Than Diva, Meet and Secret trying to split horses. 1/16 to go. Golden Dagger's still there. More Than Diva's lunging up to the outside. They're inside the final 50 yards. Golden Dagger, well prepared by Billy Morey, wins at first asking, and the leading rider of the Bug Boy, Walter Rodriguez, up top in 1:18-1. In the circle, number 10, Golden Dagger. Good looking performance here at first asking. A 3-year-old bay daughter by Bolt Duro out of the Jade Hunter mare named Lethal Hunter. She's owned by James Redicott and Stefan Ferrario. Trained by Billy Morey. Written victory by Walter Rodriguez. Race 5 official 92, 746, 582 on the winner. Pick 4 pays 3 of 4, 49.75. The pick 5 was hit though, 16,323.85. 4 of 5, 44.88 each. 50-cent try, 356.85. The daily double, $50.20. Race number 6. Turfway is up next. It starts late pick 4. Scratch the 5, stirred a pot. They are at the post, and they are racing. Halloween out to set the tempo. Man with the move, flashing speed, and Run for Reagan on debut. The son of Run Happy comes on through to the inside, and it's Run for Reagan showing the way. Man for the moves, pressures up to the outside from second. Down along the inside, Chiron now moves a closer third. Then it is Halloween, who started fast but is back into fourth on the run down the backstretch. Peruvian Lady saddles up fifth, about a half a dozen leaks off the lead. Midnight Channel is second last, and at the back of the pack, Troy Boy. The quarter was 23-1. Into the far turn. Run for Reagan, still battling it out with Man with the moves. From between horses, Chiron is set to strike from third. Halloween comes up to the outside in fourth. And then Ronak is fifth and about 6 off the pace to the inside. Peruvian Lady. Then a link further back to Midnight Channel as they race around the turn. 1 quarter to go. Half mile, 46-3, and Reagan is still there to the inside, and Run for Reagan still showing the way, but Man with the moves for Swingley to the outside. Here comes Chiron and down the center. Peruvian Lucky is flying down the center of the course. Peruvian Lucky collaring Chiron. Peruvian Lucky to the outside. Chiron battling, but Peruvian Lucky was just too good. One gathered up by a half a length. Then it was Chiron and a long way back to a trio of horses hit the wire in a photo for the Shoto. Running time 1:17-4. In the winner's circle, number 3, Peruvian Lucky, a 4-year-old bay colt by Looking It Lucky, out of the Mutaktim mare named Solorana. The winner's owned by IC Racing LLC, trained by Nacho Correas IV. And the Axeman with another winner, Luan Machado, with his second on the night. Peruvian Lucky, now a maiden no more, breaking the maiden here in the 6th start, bred in Kentucky by stud Rekovico LLC. The winner covered the 6.5 furlongs in a winning time 1:17 and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I would like to direct your attention into the winner's circle. If you see the 3 outriders on your screen, the man in the middle is Louis Russell. Louis Russell is a longtime outrider here, the longest tenured outrider in the country, and he will be retiring, unfortunately, tonight. Louis has been here 41 years. He is a outstanding horseman and an even better friend to all of us here at the track. And Louis, after 41 years, is hanging up his tack tonight, and we certainly appreciate Louis for all of his hard work and horsemanship here at the track. Thank you, Louis. Prices up here, 718, 464, 294. Exacta 7076. The Dime Super 137.03. 50 cent pick 3, 76.98. Race number 7 is up next. Race number 7, the second running of the Serena Song. $125,000 guaranteed stake event for the filly 3-year-olds to go 6 panels. Scratch number 1, Bulsara, the 4, Safine. 1 and 4 are out. Race 7 starts the final pick 3 of the meet. Here's the field for the Serena Song. Number 2, Tommytown Thoroughbreds, Sally Sassy, trained by Jonathan Wong with Joe Talamo. Number 3, Tracy Farmer's Personal Pursuit. She's trained by Mark Cassie with Joe Ramos up top. The 5, Cora Pearl, owned by Mero Blue Farm and Pegasus Stud, Brett Brinkman, the conditioner, and Tommy Pompel in town to ride. Number 6, Collecting Flatter, owned by Ivan Delos. Josie Carroll trains, and Rafael Hernandez has the call. Number 7, Sunday Shoes, owned by Lyle Stables of Roy Jackson, trained by Wesley Ward, and Jareth Loveberry, the Ruby winner, back in town to ride. Number 8, Willow Bend, owned by Donnemeyer Farm, Ben Colebrook trains, and Luan Machado. Number 9, Shagbark Farms, Jill Jitterbug. The daughter of Cross Traffic, trained by Ryan Walsh with Manny Esquivel calling the shots. Godolphin sends out number 10, Twice is Sweet, under the care of trainer Brendan Walsh with Declan Cannon. Number 11, Hooley Racing Stables LLC, Somebody's Problem. The daughter Run Happy, trained by Greg Foley with Gerardo Corrales. Completing the field for the Serena Song, number 12, BG Warrior, owned by Keith Grass, trained by Ron Kales with Fernando de la Cruz. That's the 10 filly 3-year-olds to go at it here in the Serena Song, $125,000 guaranteed stake event to sprint 6 panels. Win, play, show wagering, exacta, try, super, daily double, and it starts that final pick 3 of the meet. Post time for the Serena Song in 4 minutes. And they are racing in the second running of the Serena Song, and it was a quick start for Cora Pearl, Somebody's Problem, and BG Warrior, as expected, out to set the tempo. So BG Warrior out to the front. Cora Pearl away in second. Somebody's Problem now third. Then Twice as Sweet is fourth. Between horses, a favorite, Sunday Shoes. Towards her inside, Collecting Flatter. Still 4 back to Jill Jitterbug. The Gray Personal Pursuit is next, as Willow Bend races in between them. Still 3 back to Sally Sassy. The quarter for BG Warrior, 22-1. She shows the way by 2 to Cora Pearl. Here's Somebody's Problem, the daughter of Run Happy, racing up into second, and right on her back is Twice as Sweet, who is now 4th. Sunday Shoes is 5th as they race around the turn. BG Warrior still flashing those feet to the field. Somebody's Problem ranges up to her flank to the outside. Meanwhile, splitting horses, here comes Sunday Shoes, top of the home stretch. BG Warrior trying to save some ground here, but Sunday Shoes finds an opening along the fence outside the furlong grounds. and she explodes through that hole. Here comes Sunday Shoes up the fence. Somebody's problem is still fighting. Jill Jitterbug loose and charging down to the wire. Sunday Shoes, what a filly. Sunday Shoes, another impressive win. She remains undefeated. She goes up the fence to win to take the Serena Song in a nice time of 1:10.3. What a talented filly here, number 7, Sunday Shoes. Up the fence under a heady ride by Jareth. She's a 3-year-old bay filly by Pioneer of the Nile, out of the Tappet mare named Silver Tony. The winner is owned by Roy Jackson's Lyle Stables, trained by Wesley Ward, our leading trainer, and Jareth Loveberry back in town with another stakes win here as Sunday Shoes takes the second running of the Serena Song. She's now a perfect 2 for 2 to start her career, bred in Kentucky by Woodford Thoroughbreds, LLC. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to direct your attention into the winner's circle, where now the Serena Song has gone official, where a trophy presentation being made by our security manager, Mr. Darren Picarillo, making the trophy presentation to Wesley Ward, Jareth Loveberry, and Lyle Stables for Sunday Shoes victory here in the Serena Song. And now, once again, another presentation here, where our Director of Racing and Racing Secretary, Tyler Picklesheimer, on hand to make the leading trainer presentation to Wesley Ward as he dominates the trainers standings here, taking the 2023 Winter Spring meeting. Wesley Ward with another title here. The leading trainer, WW, taking the trophy from Tyler Picklesheimer. Now the Serena Song is official, 434, 310, 268 on the winner. Exacta 29.42, the Dime Super $40.15, the Pick 3 48.70. Winning trifecta was 7-9-12, a 50-cent variety, a get you back 34.64, while the double was 3 and 7. Those favorite winning that double piece 14.08. Now the 8th race is up next. It starts your final daily double opportunity. 8th race to start the late double, scratch 7, 8, 11. Reminded to 13 has drawn in. And they are racing. Good start for the Gray English Tide. Caramel Bay flashing speed. There goes Sergeant Barger up 3 wide from 3rd. Graceful Kitten in behind that trio from 4th as they work around the opening turn. Takafumi in between horses. Hep Hep Hooray up to the outside. Toss of Face got shuffled back a couple of spots. Leave It to Kitten advances to the outside of him. Bejan Rum is second last, and Karam will have to run by them all from the back of the pack. The quarter for English Tide was 23 and 3. Shows the way a length and a half to Sergeant Barger, who's racing in second. Up on the outside, Hemp Hooray is 3rd. In between horses, Caramel Bay 4th. To the inside is Graceful Kitten, the son of Kitten's Joy and the Bug Boy, tracking the speed from 4.5 off the lead. Takafumi in behind him. Then it is Leave It to Kitten, Toss of Fate, still 3. Back to Karam. Half mile, 48 seconds flat. English Tide's been left alone up top, still shows the way a length and a half. Sergeant Barger in chase mode from 2nd. Hemp Hooray to the outside, closing in from 3rd. Graceful Kitten is 4th as they race around the turn. And from the backfield, starting to close in as they work around the turn. Here comes Takafumi, but he's 4 wide as they race towards the top of the home stretch. And English Tide has shouldered the load. English Tide off the turn, still there. Graceful Kitten trying to split horses to the inside. Sergeant Barger won't let him out. Down the center, here comes Hep Hooray and Takafumi. Hep Hooray striking the front. Takafumi gaining ground to the outside. Here comes Karam from last. It's Karam, but Takafumi reaching up for the lead. Down to the wire. Hip Hooray. A photo! I think Takafumi got a good bob there, but was in a photo with Hip Hooray. 137 and 2. In the winner's circle, number 4, Takafumi, a 7-year-old big gelded son by Midshipman, out of the Barouge mare named Colette. The winner's owned by Logan Asbury, trained by Debbie Hernandez. Thiago Canuto, the winning jockey. Takafumi, now a 9-time winner. 3rd victory from 7 starts here, bred in Brazil by Horace Santarém. The winner covered the mile, 137 and 2. Direct your attention, the winner's circle, where Turfway Park General Manager Chip Bach making the trophy presentation to the 2023 Winter Spring Meetings leading jockey apprentice Walter Rodriguez. The Apprentice takes the overall top jockeys here in the winter spring meeting, accepting the trophy presentation in the winner's circle. And it's the first time an Apprentice has won the leading rider trophy here, I think dating back to Julian Lapau. Price is up, $756, $542, $304 on the winner. Dime Super 56.37, pick 3 16.30. Exacta 55.24, the try 87.05, the double 16.62. Up next, race number 9 still to come to close out the show. Scratch the 5, 8, 13. Be aware the 14 is drawn in with Dela Cruz, and there is a carryover in that high 5 wager mandatory force out, $8,611. And they are racing. The 2 Garcia horses broke sharply. Noble John. Now, from between horses, there goes My Grass Is Blue up the inside, Sprinklehead, and Cleat is forwardly placed on the run down the backstretch. My Grass Is Blue in between horses, just underneath Noble John on the run down the backstretch, a separation of 2, back to Levy Proud. Gun Rush in between horses, up on the extreme outside, Big Boss Ben in Renaissance, and at the back of the pack, Indigo Rich. They're well bunched on the run down the backstretch, the quarter 22 and 1. 4 across the course. Here comes a blitz from Noble John up to the outside. Sprinklehead still fighting on as they race around the turn. Cleat is under a heavy ride. Big Boss Ben moving well as they race around the turn to the top of the home stretch, and Garcia's 1-2 at this juncture as Noble John and Big Boss Ben, they'll turn them down. It is Noble John showing the way. Big Boss Ben on the attack. Here's Gun Rush unleashing a rally down the stand side. Whip is out on Noble John. Gun Rush is gaining ground. Here comes Gun Rush after Noble John. It's Noble John digging down deep. Gun Rush is lunging down to the wire. Noble John, Gun Rush, Noble John hanging on over a late charging Gun Rush. Then it was Big Boss Ben, and it looked like Undismayed and Indigo Rich photoed for the Miners. The running time was 1:11 and 1. In the winner's circle, number 11, Noble John, a 4-year-old dark bear brown gelded son by Noble Mission, out of the Slooty-Doo mare named Lady Ladoo. Winner's owned by Southwest Racing Stables and Gennaro Garcia, the winning trainer, and Santos Sanchez, the winning jockey. The winner bred in Kentucky by Sather Family LLC. Second lifetime victory for the winner, both of those coming over this surface, and cover the 6 furlongs in 1:11 and 1. Price is up. The winner 1926, 992, 638. Pick 3, 83.58, 405, 21.87. Pick 5, 2,413 and change. Exacta 139.74. Try 204.26. The double 88.72. Pick 4, 319.23. Dime Super 790.55. Pick 6. Each of those winners $5,932.83. In the winning pick 5, 2,413.89. And the high 5, 11, 7, 14, all. 11, 7, 14, all, $4,873.12. And Lyle Stables or Boyd Jackson, the leading owners here. As we close out the show here, I'd like to thank everyone for their support throughout the entire winter spring meet and, of course, the holiday meeting. Live racing will return here later in the year. Once again, I'd like to thank outrider Louis Russell for his extraordinary horsemanship for 41 years here at the track. Good night, everyone.